Joining me now is a mining mogul. He's also the chairman of Goldcorp, Ian Telfer. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I don't know how our paths have not crossed earlier, but thank you for coming on.
My pleasure.
You were just on a discussion with Randy Smallwood.
Right.
And you said part of the problem we're encountering in the mining industry right now is we can't find gold.
Right.
Now, why is that? Is it because we have run out of gold, or we're not exploring enough? What are some of the reasons?
Well, you're absolutely right. As an industry, we are running out of gold. We're not finding it the way we used to find it. And people aren't sure why that is. I think we're still spending significant amounts of money exploring, but it's getting harder to find. And our exploration techniques haven't changed very much. Whereas oil and gas has made big steps in how to find oil, we haven't made those steps in how to find gold. And so I think that's held us back. So it's partly technology, partly what we found, partly the gold price. If gold was $5,000, we could find a lot more. But at $1,500 or $1,300 gold, we're having trouble finding it.
If there is this gold shortage, then why isn't the price of gold higher?
Well, these things take time, and it's only, gold production from existing mines is still going up a little bit, but it's starting to now turn down. And once that starts to turn down, I think you'll see the gold price really start to move.
Juniors are obviously critical to this equation then of finding gold. You said the majors don't look for gold. We need the juniors to do so.
Right. And the juniors, because of the gold price being where it is, they're struggling to raise money for exploration. So you've got a real chicken and egg situation here.
Is this a major issue that the mining industry is facing? Are you really concerned?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Because in the 40 years I've been in this business, mine production's gone up. Now all the major gold mining companies are shrinking. They're all producing less gold today than they did 3 or 4 years ago.
Let's talk about mining downturns. You've survived maybe 4 mining downturns just because of your experience in the industry. What's the key to survival?
As I mentioned, key to survival is not having too much debt, because the debt in a downturn is what destroys most mining companies. Secondly, keeping your costs as low as possible, and just doing whatever you have to do to get through the downturn, because it always turns back up, and there is always a dawn. But in the darkest part of a downturn, it's very hard to see that dawn. So you just have to do whatever it takes with your company to make sure you get there.
What part of the cycle are we in right now?
I think we're mostly through the bottom. I think going forward, I think the gold price is going to continue to tick up.
Some sharks like Kevin O'Leary would say dividends, that's all that matters. You were saying in the mining industry, this can't work.
It doesn't work. Because people that buy gold shares, which are the ones I'm most familiar with, they buy them because they think gold is going higher. And they think that by owning a gold share, when gold goes up, their shares will go up. They aren't looking for income on that particular part of their investment portfolio.
Finally, and before I let you go, what's it going to take to see another Goldcorp, another Newmont, or a Randgold? When will we see the next big thing?
That's a very good question.
I saved it for the last one, see?
Exactly. I'm not sure. These companies grew out of successful exploration, certainly in the early days of Newmont and in Barrick, or out of aggressive acquisition like Goldcorp. And so now you're in a situation, as I say, where these companies are all shrinking a little bit here. It's going to be hard, I think, to build another major while these ones are shrinking. The large companies aren't going to let another major get put together. They'll be picking away at whatever interesting ore bodies are out there.
So this is as good as it gets for now.
I think as far as having 3 or 4 large companies to invest in, I think it probably is.
Ian Telfer, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And thanks for watching our coverage here from the Mines and Money Conference in Toronto. We'll have much more for you on Kitco.com. Thank you, Ian.